Most Tesla owners focus entirely on battery health and completely ignore the mechanical systems underneath the car. But after talking to technicians who work on these vehicles every day, the most expensive repairs they see on high-mileage Teslas are not battery-related. Here is what they see most often and what to stop doing before it costs you. Start with performance driving and what it actually does to the suspension components on a tri-motor or dual-motor Tesla over time. Tesla's instant torque delivery is one of the most compelling things about driving these cars and also one of the most mechanically demanding. When you accelerate hard from a standstill, the full torque of the motor hits the drivetrain immediately with no buildup. On a tri-motor Cybertruck or dual-motor Model Y Performance, that torque load transmits directly through the subframe mounts, control arm bushings, and half shafts simultaneously. These components were engineered to handle the load, but they were not engineered to handle it repeatedly at maximum output from every stoplight. The technician's observation on this is consistent across multiple conversations. Owners who drive performance variants aggressively in daily use show bushing wear at 60,000 to 80,000 miles that owners of the same model driving conservatively do not show until 100,000 to 120,000 miles. That 40,000-mile difference in bushing life represents $1,500 to $2,000 in suspension refresh costs that arrived earlier than it needed to. The physics are straightforward. Polyurethane bushings compress and flex under torque loads. Repeated maximum torque application compresses them to their limit repeatedly, and that repeated maximum compression accelerates fatigue in the bushing material over time. The practical habit change is not about never accelerating hard. It is about reserving maximum acceleration for situations that genuinely warrant it, rather than treating every green light as a launch opportunity. Owners who use chill mode for daily commuting and sport or standard mode for occasional spirited driving consistently show better suspension component longevity than owners running standard or sport mode permanently. The components last longer not because they never experience the load, but because they experience it far less frequently. Additionally, drive unit seals and fluid longevity are directly affected by repeated high torque events. While Tesla's drive units are engineered for durability, the seals that keep fluid in and contaminants out experience more stress during aggressive acceleration than during normal driving. On high-mileage performance Teslas, technicians recommend having drive unit seals inspected at 100,000 miles as a precaution, particularly on vehicles with documented histories of aggressive driving. The front control arm situation is where driving habits translate most directly into expensive repairs, and the connection is one most owners never make. Full lock steering maneuvers at low speed, turning the wheel to its maximum extent while the car is barely moving or stationary, put significant stress on the upper and lower ball joints in the front suspension. The ball joints are designed to accommodate a wide range of steering angles during normal driving, but holding the wheel at full lock while applying torque concentrates stress at the extreme end of the joint's range of motion. Technicians describe seeing premature ball joint wear on cars whose owners regularly perform tight parking maneuvers with the wheel at full lock, combined with aggressive acceleration out of parking spaces. The habit adjustment is minimal. Avoid holding full lock steering while simultaneously accelerating. Complete the steering input first, then apply power. The mechanical difference for the ball joints is significant, even though the driving experience change is barely noticeable. High-speed pothole and speed bump impacts are the second front suspension issue technicians flag consistently. On a Model S or Model X with AIR suspension, hitting a speed bump at speed puts a sudden high-impact load through the air, spring valves, and damper internals. Air suspension valves on these vehicles are precision components that are sensitive to repeated impact loading outside their designed operating range. A single high-speed impact may not cause immediate failure, but repeated abuse accelerates wear in the valve mechanism in ways that do not become apparent until the suspension starts behaving inconsistently at highway speeds. The symptom technicians describe as the Tesla creak, a creaking or clunking sound from the front suspension over road imperfections is almost always the first audible sign that bushings or ball joints have reached a wear threshold that warrants inspection. If you hear this sound, do not wait for the next scheduled service. Book an inspection immediately. What costs $150 to $300 to inspect and potentially address early becomes $800 to $1,500 if the worn component causes accelerated wear in adjacent parts over the following months. Braking habits are the third area where daily driving behavior creates repair bills that most owners connect to bad luck rather than habit. Tesla's regenerative braking is one of the most efficient aspects of electric vehicle ownership, and it handles the majority of deceleration in normal driving, reducing brake pad wear dramatically compared to any gas car. The problem is the friction brakes themselves. On a car where regenerative braking handles 80% of stopping, the brake calipers, rotors, and pads go extended periods without the friction and heat cycling that keeps them clean and functional. In humid climates, this leads to two specific problems that technicians see regularly on Teslas with moderate to high mileage. Surface rust builds on rotors within days of the car sitting unused in humid conditions. This is normal and clears itself with a few normal brake applications. The issue arises when the car is primarily used for short urban trips where regenerative braking handles all deceleration and the friction brakes are never fully engaged. Rotors that accumulate surface rust faster than it is cleared develop a roughness that causes brake pedal pulsation and in severe cases accelerates rotor wear unevenly. Caliper slide pins are the more expensive problem. In salt states or high humidity climates, caliper slide pins that rarely move because regenerative braking reduces friction, brake use can corrode and eventually seize. A seized caliper drags against the rotor continuously, destroying pads in a fraction of their normal lifespan and eventually warping or damaging the rotor. Caliper replacement runs $600 to $1,000 per axle, a completely avoidable cost, with one simple habit. Once a week during your normal driving, find a safe, empty stretch of road and perform several moderate to firm brake applications from around 40 miles per hour down to near walking speed, using the friction brakes deliberately rather than relying on regenerative braking. This keeps the rotor surface clean, exercises the caliper slide pins through their range of motion, and prevents the corrosion and seizure that develops when the friction brakes go unused for extended periods. It takes 2 minutes, and it keeps the brake hardware functioning correctly between the 2-year brake fluid service intervals that Tesla recommends. Alignment and tire geometry round out the mechanical habits that technicians see generating unnecessary repair costs on high-mileage Teslas. A Tesla Model Y weighs over 4,400 pounds. At that weight, a pothole impact that a lighter gas car absorbs with minimal effect can shift the wheel alignment outside Tesla's specified geometry. The alignment specifications on a heavy EV are tighter than on most comparable gas vehicles because the weight and instant torque delivery amplify the effect of any deviation from the correct geometry. A toe-out condition, where the front wheels point slightly outward rather than straight ahead, causes the inner tire edge to scrub against the road surface on every mile driven. The wear is invisible during a casual inspection, but shows up dramatically when the tire is removed and the inner shoulder is examined. Technicians recommend a 4-wheel alignment check after any significant pothole impact and at every 12,000 to 15,000 miles as a routine check on a Tesla, regardless of whether any obvious symptoms are present. The $150 to $250 cost of a routine alignment check prevents the $800 to $1,000 early tire replacement that misalignment causes and protects the steering components from the additional stress that incorrect geometry places on them at high mileage. Steering wheel vibration at highway speeds is the symptom most commonly ignored by Tesla owners who attribute it to road surface variation. A persistent vibration that was not present previously is almost always a wheel balance issue, a tire wear pattern issue, or in some cases, the beginning of a wheel bearing problem. None of these resolve on their own. All of them are inexpensive to address when caught early and significantly more expensive when ignored until the symptom worsens. The maintenance roadmap that keeps all of these systems healthy is simpler than most owners expect. Suspension inspection at 60,000 miles and again at 100,000 miles. 4-wheel alignment check every 12,000 to 15,000 miles and after any significant impact. Weekly friction brake application to keep rotors clean and calipers moving freely. Annual caliper cleaning and lubrication in salt states or humid climates. And chill mode as your daily driving default if you own a performance variant and want the suspension components to last as long as the battery. If you have had a suspension or brake-related repair on your Tesla, drop the model, mileage, and what it cost in the comments. And if you want to keep getting practical advice like this, hit subscribe. I will see you in the next one.